Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple: products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in this episode, I'm going to be in pain because to explain what I got going on, I have this joint disorder in my jaw. So, it's a little bit hard for me to, extend my mouth open. And now the pain is... I feel like that it's at an all-time high. Hopefully this is the grand finale and this is the last time I ever got to worry about this in my life, because I don't ever want to worry about this again. But, so right now, if I extend my jaw, try to, open my mouth up as wide as I can, then, it's just, a pain that goes from my ear all the way to, the top of my jawbone, so pretty much right next to my ear. And yeah, that is some pain. That is some pain. That's something where it's if somebody else experiences it, I can say, I understand, I feel your pain. I seriously do. Because I'm that's just not normal. That is not normal to be dealing with some stuff like that. And it's I don't understand why it's such how does something like this even happen to a person? Dang, man, I'm just sitting here chilling. I think there's I know there are what can cause it can be stress or some other dumb stuff. And I'm man, people been stressed out their whole life. I ain't never heard people having joint problems in their jaw. Man, I ain't never. And they talking about 1 in 3 million or 3 million people deal with this type of stuff or something like this. I'm well, why do I have to be that that 3rd million person? Is that even do you say it like that? I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I'm bro, this is just I don't like this. I do not like this at all. I'm man, I just want to be able to eat foods and not have to worry about my jaw being in pain, my extending my jaw out too much. Man, people ain't got time for all of that. It's frustrating. That stresses me out alone, having these jaw pains. Is that a way of getting rid of it, stressing it? Cause I'm bro, it's stressful enough if I don't know. I don't even think stress is the cause of something like that. They say it could be you having a broken jaw. I'm I ain't never broke my jaw before a day in my life. So I'm I don't even know how something like that is even possible. I'm God, I ain't that's, yeah. I'm that don't make any sense. But anyways, yeah, it's just annoying, man. I'm I ain't never, I remember I used to have pains with my ankles when I was when I was in middle school. I'm now it just transferred all the way up to the to my jaw. And I'm there was times I felt I couldn't even walk. I was man, my ankle, something ain't right. I'm this is not normal. It was my family was trying to tell me it's growing pains. I'm growing pains shouldn't feel like this. I'm dang, if that's the case, then I want to be short. Because I'm bro, I know. I don't want to be dealing with stuff like this. I just there's somebody that's 7 feet tall and things, man. I know they're probably just laying there crying. If it's worse if you're taller, then yeah, I know they had to been crying. Dang, I ain't asked to be this tall. But I guess it pays off. You 7 feet tall, you could be a WWE wrestler or a basketball player. One of the two. But anyways, yeah, what else can I talk about? Now I was sitting there playing this. So there's this game called Monster Hunter World. And you're pretty much you're hunting down these giant dinosaurs, these giant lizards, and what other just a bunch of different weird stuff in there. There's the one dinosaur, it had wings but it couldn't fly, so it was a chicken dinosaur, but it blew out fire. And I'm like, this dinosaur. Then there was another dinosaur. If it screamed too loud, it would like mess up your character's like hearing or something like that. It's like too loud or something for him. But I'm like, me, I don't know. Like, stuff ain't really loud for me anymore. Like in real life, like talking about myself. Like, I don't know. I don't find things loud. Like, I just don't like when it's like loud when it just starts off being loud. Like I remember there's this song by this singer named Kalani, and I think that's how you pronounce her name. But yeah, it was this song where it was like I hate when this song when it just starts off loud. And the song, when it was ending, it gets all quiet and soothing. And I had this song on repeat because I'm like, bro, I think I had heard that song one morning. And I'm like, yo, this song, it slaps. Like, I like it. So I downloaded it, listening to it and things. And it's just like, it just got like really just quiet and soothing. And then all of a sudden, it just starts off with her just like screaming the first part of the. I'm like, what? First off, timeout. What are you yelling for? Like, usually a song starts off with some instruments and things, or it would, like, lead up into, like, if it would have been it would have been okay, like, if this song would have started off with the lyrics, but it started off quiet and then worked its way up to being loud. But if you just start off loud, then I'm like, that's an error in the studios. Like, somebody needs to fix that, because that's not normal. I'm like, you don't start a song off loud. Like, you really just walked in the studio just to start off a song. Like, that's, no. I'm like, none of your other music is like that. I'm like, there's another song she did. I was like, that's a good song too. That song didn't start off like that. There's a few songs that like of hers. Ain't none of them songs start. That is the only song that started like that. That's why I don't even listen to that song anymore. I still got it saved, but I don't listen to it anymore. I'm like, no. I'm like, you done busted my eardrums one too many times. Like, I'm like, I hate if I was like on the bus and was listening to that song, and then it was like, that was like it being the first time it scared me, and I ain't jumped, and then everybody's looking at me and stuff. I'm like, nah, man. Like, I'm like, I don't like stuff like that. See, that's why I'm like, with movies, I think I've talked about this a few times before, but I don't like jump scares. I hate jump scares in movies. I hate them so much because it's like you're not scared. It's just a loud noise going off at at just a random moment. So I'm like, if it's like works its way up to being loud, then okay. But if it's just a sudden loud noise, then I'm like, I don't like that type of stuff, man. I don't. But it's like that's why I'm like, yeah. When it was like, I remember I went to a wrestling show, and there's this wrestler named Kane, and I remember he every time I remember that time though, they let you know when he came out, but his like pyro thing still went off, cause I remember the announcer, he was just all like, ladies and gentlemen, Kane. Explosions go off, and if you watch WWE, like you watch wrestling and stuff, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. Things big, fiery red guy and stuff, and yeah, I'm like, bro, like that's, you ain't gotta be that loud. It is not. It did not. It was like when I went, I was like, I wasn't, cause like I watch wrestling all the time on TV, so I just wasn't even expecting it to be loud in person. I feel like now I can probably handle something like that. But like, yeah, you're off up into like a closed stadium, and then you're like, then them noises ain't like going out into the like space and things, and then it's just like hitting you all in your ears. Like, I'm like, yeah, like maybe, I don't know. Like, I know like with fireworks, like like if it's like a loud firework by my house, then yeah, I might jump a little bit, but it's like, it's a firework, like it's a loud noise. Like, what are you expecting things? But anyways, yeah, that's like when you just like, this sound just like be breaking through stuff. But yeah, I'm like, 4th of July, like if it's like not loud, like them fireworks is far away, then cool. But I'm like, man, we surrounded by trees. Like, y'all really trying to set a tree on fire in a house or something? Like, bro, take that mess to a parking lot. Like, there's like so many parking lots. So many parking lots. You can take that anywhere. Like, man, I think people, they be doing that stuff on purpose. There was somebody the other day, they were shooting off fireworks. I'm like, no special occasion. Just in the middle of September. Just shooting off fireworks. I'm like, for what? There ain't no Seahawks games on. Okay? Kids already started school. I don't know what could possibly be going on for you guys, for anybody to be shooting off fireworks. I'm like, did you forget? Like, you like woke up out of a coma, and then it's like you went into a coma into July 3rd, and you thought it was the next day, and you thought it was July 4th. Like, no, that was a long ago. I don't know any countries that's celebrating the New Year's right now. I'm like, it ain't too many, I'm like, that's, man, people, they be shooting out fireworks for, I kind of like, I know, like, when there's, like, a Seahawks game, and then there's this person in the area, they would shoot off fireworks. But they're, like, far, far off in the distance and things, and so, I don't know. Maybe it might be loud for the people that's closer to his, house and things, but, for me, I'm like, when I hear it, I'm like, oh, okay, I know they just scored and stuff. Like, I'm like, stuff like that, then okay. Like, this is Seahawks, I'm like, okay, because they be doing that at the stadiums and things, and so it makes sense. But, like, just random, like, I'm like, man, if you don't take them, like, you better go find you a YouTube video of fireworks, put it into some speakers, into some noise cancellation headphones, but disturbing everybody, like, that's, I'm telling you, man, like, if I had been a cop, there have been some things I've been writing people tickets left and right. I personally made sure I found whoever was shooting off them, especially if the fireworks had scared me. I'm like, yeah. I called up the my boss, like if I was a cop, and I'm like, hey, so I'm gonna go on duty for like a few minutes. So I'm just gonna leave my radio on. If something goes on, then yeah, of course I'll go to it and things. But I'm just gonna be on duty for a few minutes. All right, I just need to find somebody real quick and things. Like I'll probably be like a 24/7 undercover cop. But I'm like, but now I make sure I clock out and things. But I make sure I'm like, I'll still be like undercover and things. I don't know, like I feel like as a cop, I don't know, there be some crazy people out there. I wouldn't want to be that cop where if I like shoot or taser somebody and they don't react to it, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, nope, I ain't cut out for it. Or if somebody, they take their anger out on me because of one of these like crazy cop videos and stuff. Like that's one thing I feel so sorry. Like I feel sorry for cops out there where they have to like, there's like cops that got shot and killed because somebody that's seen some videos of cops killing people, and I'm like, I'm not saying to go out and kill those cops, but you shouldn't be killing cops in general. Like, them cops know what they did, and they're gonna have to suffer for that for the rest of their lives. But, like, killing an innocent cop, like a cop that ain't even did nothing to you, I'm like, man, I'm like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, it's sad. It's sad, really. I'm like, you guys, like, people be crazy, man. Like, people seriously be crazy. I think that's why I wouldn't want to be a cop. People act way too crazy with cops. Like, they be, like, edging cops on to, like, do something. And I'm like, man, you guys then be the main ones, like, crying and then, like, sitting there saying, oh, they abusing me and things. I'm like, okay, well, you did kind of ask for it. Like, I'm not sitting there, I didn't want to do what I did, but you did kind of ask for it and stuff. So, yeah, don't get mad at me and things. Like, I don't know. There's cops out there. I know people be all like, oh, I hate cops. F the police. I'm not one of those people. I can't, because I'm like that. Like, there's gonna be, because like the thing is, if I feel like that it would be a sign from God if I was living that life where I hated cops, and then all of a sudden I'm in a situation where I need help and a cop saves my life. I talked all this crap about cops. I had the NWA song on repeat in front of cops. Okay. I constantly was yelling and screaming at them. And then all of a sudden, there's that one cop that took the time out of his life to save mine. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I can't see like all cops as bad people and things. Cause it's like that with everybody. It's like, there's always like them stereotypes, or there's always like the problems within something, but there's always like the good people within that race or within that job, or, like I can't be mad at like everybody like that's a cop and things. Like that's the job that they want. It was like one of my friends, rest in peace to him, but one of my friends, he wanted to be a cop. I'm like, he had been the funniest cop ever. I'm saying like that, man, we had some good old times and when we were in school. Like, once again, rest in peace to him. But no, we were like, man, there was days where we just be cracking up, just be doing a bunch of random stuff, messing around. Like, I remember that dude, like, we were sitting there, like, having wrestling matches in our backyard. He was the first dude I seen do a backflip. I was just like, I ain't never seen somebody do a backflip before. And I'm like, bro, actually, he did a backflip. He was going on, like, random people's, like, fences and gates. doing backflips. And I'm like, bro, like, I mean, that's dope and all, but that was the one thing, like, he was really, I don't know if he could, like, his, like, final, like, days and stuff, you know, because he's currently no longer here at the blind. Yeah, I just said rest in peace to the man twice. I'm like, y'all ain't got it by now. Yeah, he passed away a few years ago. I don't know, like, his final days, he could have did a backflip. I feel like as we got older, we all started getting, like, the pains of an old man and stuff. Like, I don't know, like, he seemed like he was pretty athletic, though. He was definitely more athletic than me. I remember I seen him one day going out for a run, and I'm like, for what? Like, there ain't even no reason to be running. Like, I'm out, I like, all right, like, be athletic and things, like, you know, get your workout and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never really went out for runs. I went out for walks. I took like little walks and things, but yeah, get me some music. I should go out for a run, but I was like, I don't know. I do enough running downtown Seattle, like chasing after buses or trying to hurry up and cross the street and things. That's the type of running that I do. Running that like it actually like you know it makes sense that I need to run somewhere. But for the most part, I'm like, yeah, I don't just be running just to be running and things. Like, I feel like that. Like, even when I was in school, like, I hated when we had to do, like, running things. Like, I remember in high school, we had to do, like, a mile thing. Like, I think it was, like, once a month or something like that. And I'm like, man, but I was like, that was when the time where I wasn't drinking water. Now I'm sitting there, I'm like, I have to drink water. Like, I can understand why a fish is a fish. Like, or why fish do fish things, or why it's in the water and, you know, it doesn't like being out of the water and stuff. Like, water is life. Water is good for you. All right, drink water. Stay hydrated, people. Drink water. I don't care what kind of water it is. It could be the nastiest water in the world all the way to the best water that you've ever had. But drink you some water, all right? Except the water from the sinks. Like, I don't trust them waters anymore. I'm like, man, I get you a good old bottle of Fiji water or something, because the Fiji water slaps. But yeah, I remember back when I was in high school, I did not drink water. I remember I used to drink them from the fountains and things, but like little sips here and there. If I really needed some water, then I would. But to just drink it, nah, man. I don't know why. I drank apple juice. If anybody asked me, like, did you drink anything healthy and stuff? I was like, does apple juice count? I feel like apple juice is a healthy drink. I feel like that should be like a substitution for water, like some juice and things. But yeah, for like water, just straight up water, nah. I think I was like the first time I didn't even have that video too. I'm like, let me see if that video is still up. I gotta see, because I was like, I sat there and made a video the first time I drank Fiji water. Yup. 4 years ago. Dang, that video only got 32 views. But I was like, I was gonna start off a series on my YouTube channel where I was just like trying out different drinks. But this was like 4 years ago. I was 19. I wasn't even 21. It would have made sense if I was 21. I think I was going to do another video, too. I did one of, I was going to drink, like, a Bud Light and things on camera. But I had already had one and stuff, so I was like, it wouldn't even have made any sense. But, I should do that. I should, like, bring that back and things and just be all, like, find some random drinks out there and drink it. I could do, like, drink reviews and things. And then just like that could just like change the title of that old video. But yeah, that was like, I think that's when I had started drinking water, when I had made that video. Like, that's when I was like an addict. I was an addict when I started drinking water and things. I still am. I got 4 water bottles right here and a water bottle. So it's funny because today I had got my hair cut and I was like, dang. Like, there was like my barber, his credit card machine was messing up. And so then I had to go to the ATM, but then the ATM was out of service. And then I had to go to Target. See me some smart water. I was like, matter of fact, I'm going to drink me some water right now. I'm like, I ain't bought this water. I'm going to drink it. And this one of the big ones too. I'm like, that's what I like. I like a big like water bottle and things. I think I did one of smart water too. I don't know. I think I did a video. Did I do a video of smart water? Now I gotta see. Because I was like, smart water. Did I do one? I don't think I did. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't showing it. See, there's other people that be making videos on water. This girl, she did, oh, I gotta watch that. She did an exposing video on Fiji water. Huh. That's something. I ain't never thought like you can expose water. Like how do you expose water? I need to I need to watch that video because I'm like, how do you expose water? It ain't water. This is like what's I don't know. It's like edible battery acid or something. Like I don't know. Like how do you expose water like that? I don't know about that, but I'm gonna take me a little water break. Smart water tastes different. You know what? I honestly believe it when people be saying that and things like water tastes different. They like cause there's a coworker at my job. He was saying like he think like all water to him tastes the same. But with me, I'm like, nah, like I know, like I drink Fiji water, like I know the difference between Fiji water. I know the difference between like smart water and things. And like it probably if they were all sitting in front of my face in like different cups and things, and they have like the labels and stuff, then I probably wouldn't know. Cause I'm like, I don't know, like when I look at it and then when I see it, then I'm like, oh, okay, then I know what that water is and things. But when I'm like, yeah, if it's just like in random cups, then I probably wouldn't know. Yeah, I'll fall the victim of that stuff. And then knowing me, somebody would be all like, oh yeah, all these waters were the same. They were all the same. There was nothing different. I'm like, well, I don't like pranks, so I'm leaving. And I'm like, I wouldn't even want to participate in their little fun and games. Cause no, he was saying that the coworker at my job, he was saying there was a video like that. Somebody was like, they went and took like a bunch of, or they know, so they got like like different bottles of water and stuff. But they went and got some water from this from a hose, and they just put all the water in the hoses and things, and it was just all like, oh yeah, so can you tell the difference and things? And they're like, oh yeah, this tastes better than this one. And I'm like, wow, straight finesse those people. I'm like, I would not want to see if I'm gonna be a part of a social experiment. I'm like, I want to be a part of a legitimate one. Like I want to like, oh okay, like like, do you like this product better or this product? But it is actually two different products. Like it ain't the same product, and it's never like this was the same thing. How do you not know? Then it's like, then I'm like left with that question. And I'm like, man, why would you do that to a person? Why would you put a person through that much trouble? Like, I'm like, man, I ain't asked for this. Like, I just sat there. I thought we were cool. Like, I thought, like, this was something that was going to turn into something. But, like, no, you all out here trying to expose me and things. Like, man, I'm like, I ain't got time for all of that. But I'm like, man, there's already enough TMossBoss exposed videos out there. I don't need any more. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with all that stuff, man. Like, I don't want to be exposed anymore. I know, like, if you don't, like, that's... Talking about that though, like all the exposing videos on me, I'm like, bro, I'm like, I don't even want to watch them because I'm like, it's a video about me. Like these people don't know who I am. Like they don't know me. Like why would I sit here and watch a video like their made up version of TMossBoss and things? I'm like, I know, like y'all don't know me. Like stop, just don't don't do this to yourself. But man, them videos, I don't know. I sit down, I try to watch them. I watched this one video that this kid made about me and things. I'm like, man, this kid, he was being quiet though. Like, he was being quiet, but he was like cussing up a storm. And I'm like, oh, I know of his parents. Man, I'm like, I was really hoping like the parents would have walked by, cussed them out in a foreign language. Then I'm like, oh, okay, then we already know this situation and things. Like, yeah, that's the thing though. They don't try to get like other people involved in the videos about me and things. They only get like the group that all hates me in YouTube and stuff. And I'm like, man, y'all are weird. It's weird though. Like I don't know how to really like respond to that type of stuff. Like I ain't never really had like a hate group on me and things. So I'm like, when I see these type of things, I'm like, I try my best to respond, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I never really thought about something like that. I never really prepared for that type of stuff. I only really prepared for making content for fans and having people enjoy my videos. I never really got onto the platform to argue and beef with people and things. I mean, I have argued and beef with people and stuff, but And I'd say that I like gotten a like fair share of the beef, but yeah, I'm like, dang, like I ain't come here for all of this and stuff, but I just came here to entertain people. I'm not even allowed. So that's the thing I don't like about like the internet. You know, if you have something going on, people are like, oh no, you're not allowed to have this going on for yourself. You're not allowed to make these videos. You're not allowed to be who you want to be on the internet. You need to be the person that we want. And I'm like, I told people, I'm like, if y'all don't like my videos, don't watch them. Like straight up, don't watch them. If you don't like my videos, don't subscribe. Cause see, the thing is, I've always been humbled with myself. I always had said some real stuff with myself that I was like, dang, that was real. I'm like, dang, I need to say things like this more often. Because here's what I have to say about that type of stuff. When a person's like, they don't want you on the internet, they hate your videos and things, I'm like, okay, why are you watching them? Like, why do you sit down and watch my videos? Like, that's why I ask people, and they like, there's never a legitimate answer for it and things. I'm like, why are you even watching them? Like, why do you keep coming back? My thing is that if you don't like this person, if you hate their videos, if you despise their videos, you do whatever it takes to make sure that you don't see those videos again, right? Because there's videos on the internet that I don't like. The one thing that I really, the type of videos that I don't like watching are like death videos. You know, like animals getting killed or people getting killed. Like, I know, like, when I be seeing, like, the 9/11 videos on YouTube, I go and click on them 3 little dots, and I say that I'm not interested. I'm like, I don't want to watch these videos. Like, I don't. And it's like, what they try to tell me is that they're criticizing me and things. I'm like, like, who cares about your criticism? Dang, I'm not no Marvel movie. I'm a YouTube, it's a YouTube video. Like, dang, y'all acting like that. It's like y'all getting paid to criticize my videos and things. Like, ain't nobody getting paid to criticize nobody. Nobody, especially if they criticizing TMossBoss. How much money you gonna make from that? Be honest. How much money you gonna make from criticizing TMossBoss? Because you make millions that I want to share. I'm like, that ain't normal. So I'm like, yeah, that's at least like wait until I'm like at like 1 million subscribers or something where it's like, okay, your video is going to get some views. These guys be making videos about me. I know they're not making any money because all the videos they're made about me, and they have like, let's say if the video got like 400 views. There's a video that I have that has 400 views. All right. I know they ain't making any money off of that video. None whatsoever. I'm like, I mean, yeah, you got 400 views, kudos to you and things, but I'm like, get 400 views off of something else. Like, that's, I'm like, man, I see people, they be sitting there talking about my videos and stuff. I'm like, man, if you don't like my videos, don't watch it. Don't watch it. I seriously, I don't know. It's not that I can't handle what a person says about my videos, but I just overall don't care what a person has to say about my videos. I'm still going to upload what I want to upload and things. Like, I'm not going to change or I'm not going to listen to people. They are like, oh, we don't like these videos and things. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not the only person on the internet. There's other people on the internet. Like, there's other people you can watch on the internet and stuff. Like, I'm like, that type of stuff. I'm like, man, y'all weird. I'm like, seriously. I'm like, I just be wanting to go on the internet just to have fun, entertain people. That's overall who I am. I'm an entertainer. I don't come on here to beef with people and things. I mean, if that does entertain people, and I'm like, all right, then, you know, give me a person worth, like, beefing. Like, you know, like, have me beef with some racist people. You know, have me beef with, like, somebody equally like me. Have it where it's, like, the beef can, like, actually be fun. But I'm, like, sitting here trying to explain myself or sitting here, like, just, you know, it's, like, stuff where it's, like, setting me up for failure and things, like beefs like that where I'm like, it ain't even like funny, it's just cringy and things. I'm like, bruh, like, this people be doing too much on the internet, man. Like, just like they do too much. They just do way too much and things. But anyways, what else can I talk about? Let's see what's going on. I want to see what's going on Instagram. Instagram model then changed her name. Friend of mine's posted a photo of her, I think, and her dad. I don't even know what this is. It's just an Instagram person. Ooh, these are kind of. Oh, that's pretty dope. There's these Air Force Ones, but it has like a skeleton, like X-ray and stuff. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Shoes be like getting creative, man. It's like I there's these shoes, there's these new shoes that Nike made called Joyride, or it's like, well, that's like the line of the shoes, but it's so dope. They got like these like foam beads at the bottom, and it's like 10,000 of them. I think in both. I think it's either 10,000 like in both shoes or 5,000 that equals up to 10,000 and stuff. I don't know, but anyways, they got like these foam beads at the bottom, and they feel so comfortable, man. Like I wore these shoes. I'm giving them shoes an encore. I'm gonna wear them shoes again because them shoes is just mad comfortable. I'm like, I can wear them shoes a couple of times and things. Cause I'm like, man, them shoes. I'm like, I don't even understand. Like, why are shoes like? Why do they make shoes so comfortable? Like, there's some shoes that you wear and you're like, dang, I can wear these a couple of times. Like, why? Like, who would? Why would you do this to a person? Why would you? But I'm like, it makes sense though. It makes sense because there's shoes out there. Like I remember I wore some old school Vans for the first time, and I don't even remember like Vans being uncomfortable because I remember I had like an all black pair of Vans when I was in high school, and I wore them all the time. And I don't remember them being uncomfortable. And then I was like, I got these old school Vans. I'm like, oh my, like I can't wear these out in public. Like I found my work shoes more comfortable than them old school Vans. That ain't normal. Especially if the Vans cost more than the work shoes. I could have wore the work shoes and just been like, oh yeah, like, well, they look like Converse overall, but them shoes, I ran them shoes down. Them shoes, I was like, man, them shoes, the back, man, I should have did a video where I like did a deep cleaning on those shoes because the shoes, like, they were cut in the back. Like, it was like ripped in the back. Parts of the shoe was like falling off. The shoelaces, I had to replace the shoelaces and things. And what else is about that? I had to clean them numerous times because there was like stains that was like built up on the shoe. And that's how these new shoes I got, because it got to the point where there was like the managers was like at my job was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to replace your shoes. I'm like, why? Like, I can still wear them and stuff. And they're just like, no, they're just like, they're not appealing. Like, you're going to have to replace them and things. I'm like, man, these shoes, like, I can wear them and stuff. I sat there and told myself, I was like, I ain't going to give me a new pair. Because I was like, no, I remember somebody had said that before. They was like, you need you a new pair of shoes. And I'm sitting there thinking in my head, I'm like, man, I'm about to be a famous YouTuber. I ain't going to buy no shoes. Turned around and got some shoes anyways. I'm like, man, I need to hurry up and be a famous YouTuber. I'm tired of, like, waking up like 5 in the morning and then having to catch the bus all the way to downtown Seattle, standing there looking at angry customers in the face and things, and then going back home. And then there's like times where people, they want to like sit all close to you and things. I'm like, man, I'm tired of that. I'm like, I seriously, this is my SOS. Like, I need y'all to like be promoting my videos and watching them. Like, I need y'all to get addicted to TMossBoss. Like, seriously, this is like this. I'm like, I ain't cut out for that anymore. I'm like, dang, I'm feeling like you shouldn't be feeling old at the age of 23. I seriously feel like an old man. I be just sitting there just like, man, I just want to sit here. I don't even want to be like going anywhere and stuff because I'm like, dang, I got jaw pains. I got like I'm like, I just be wanting to just sit at home. All right, like the vacation days where I just get to stay at home and just be chilling. Telling you, like, and then just like this, man, I seriously, this, because no, I want to tell you guys a day in the life of me when I was just doing YouTube. And when I remember back like 2015, because it was the year after I had graduated, and I was kind of like just looking for stuff to do. But I couldn't really find anything. Like, there wasn't, like, jobs wasn't hiring. Like, I remember I went to, like, 2 interviews. I'm like, bro, I'm about tired of going to these interviews and ain't nobody hiring me and stuff. I'm like, seriously, I wish I got, like, a job out in Federal Way. Like, I wish the job that I have now was out in Federal Way. Because I'm like, seriously, I think if they did open up an account out there, I'm like, y'all can, like, put me out there so I could be closer to home and stuff. Like, I think about it. If I leave at like 2 something, or like if I leave at like 3 something, right? That's like the time I get off. I get off around like 3 and things. Then I'm like, I'm already in Federal Way, so I'm like, I'm already home. I'm already like, I ain't gotta like go, like I like travel all out my way run for the bus, do this. Like, I'm like, I'm already there. Like, I'm already home and things. I'm like, I'm like, I need one of them jobs where you can just work with it. Like, that's why I'm trying to be a YouTuber. That's why I'm like, I need a work from home type job. I need me. That's why I'm like, man, there's gonna probably be a day where I snap and I just like, I don't care about nothing besides YouTube. I'm like, I seriously need that motivation. I'm putting that out in the universe and things. I need that to exist. I need it to where I'm so motivated to where only thing I'm thinking about is YouTube. Like YouTube, podcasts, everything. Anything that's going to promote my name and put my name out there, the name TMossBoss. I need that. I need that bad. I need more people to support me. I need more people to like promote me and stuff. Because honestly, I feel like that's the key. Like, that's the key of like being like a successful YouTuber. You gotta get like promoters. Like, it was a friend of mine yesterday. He was just sitting there telling me there's a girl we went to school with. She got like 1.5 million followers. I'm like, man, I was the first one in Federal Way to be a YouTuber. Like, how is she already? I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, that is seriously something. I'm like, I was literally the first person in Federal Way to be a YouTuber. How this girl gonna be like, she stole my job. She stole my subscribers. That should have been me. I was like, man, I was making videos before anybody in Federal. I know I had to been like the first YouTuber in Federal Way. I know I had to. There's nobody out in the Federal Way area. There's barely, and it's like, if they are, like, they have YouTube accounts, but they're not YouTubers. They just have YouTube accounts that just say videos and stuff. But I was the first one to actually be getting involved in the videos and stuff. I'm like, man, I was like, I need to watch her videos. I'm like, she got like the Krabby Patty's like secret formula or something. Like, this girl, I'm like, how does this even happen? I'm like, here I am at like 13,000 subscribers and things. I'm like, dang. I'm like, man, maybe I do need to be those girls where I'm trying on clothes and doing makeup tutorials and stuff. I'm like, that seems like that's what's really be getting to, like, man, there's like that one dude, like James Charles guy. He over there be making like makeup videos and things. I'm like, man, they like making millions off of this. Like throwing some powder on your face and some lipstick, and then all of a sudden I got like $10 million sitting in my bank account. Are you serious? I'm like, man, that is some crazy. Like, no, I'm about to straight up like find a girl, hire her, just about like, I just need you to be my girlfriend in like 10, 20 videos or something. Do my makeup, we play scary games, we do. Cause no, seriously, I'm gonna expose the YouTube universe out there. There's perverts. There's perverts in the YouTube universe. There's like, when there's like a male YouTuber and he brings a female YouTuber into his platform, perverts. His fans turn into perverts so fast. That's why, honestly, I feel like that any girl that knows me, they probably know about like the YouTube platform and stuff, or they're just so used to like guys sliding in their DMs and things, and then they're all like, oh, okay, well, the YouTube platform, millions of people are watching your videos. I know if I get on there, I'm gonna be dealing with some perverts. That's why I'm like, I know for a fact, okay, if I were to do that, if I was to bring a girl onto the YouTube platform, there is a friend of mine's, I made videos for her, I made music for her, that was it, but she's never appeared in my videos, okay? I've talked about her, I say like how she's a close friend of mine, and I'll do pretty much anything for her, but no, I remember I was walking home from the store, and I was buying me some chicken strips. Okay, like, I've been exposed. What was I getting at the store? Yes, I'm a chicken strip addict. But anyways, all right, besides that, I'm walking home, and I was texting her that day. I remember I was texting her that day, and she sent me a screenshot of a person that was hating on my videos, and he followed her. And I'm like, bro, why is this even happening? Like, she's the one friend where I'm like, I don't want anybody to like say anything bad about her, do anything crazy like to her, or say any crazy stuff to her, because then I'm gonna have to like really like go in on some people. I'm gonna really have to like roast them hard. I'm like, I would have, like, the thing is that I know I've like roasted people and had them crying, and I would go back to that old version of me. I would have some kids crying on the internet. That's why I want to like, I've accomplished that like once on YouTube. This kid, he was like, but that was like, it was like me and a few other fans. Like, we straight up just, like, demolished this kid. He posted a video. He was crying. He wanted me and some other people to stop. And I'm like, bro, then leave us alone. Like, but it was, like, self-inflicted. Like, he brought it on himself and things. But I go in on some people. Especially if they, like, messing with, like, I'm like, yeah, if they messing with, like, friends, family, I feel like, yeah, you say whatever you want to say. I seriously had some kids, like, crying and stuff. They're gonna like and they're like if they call me a bully and things, I'm like, oh well, I don't care. Y'all, brother, it is self-inflicted wounds. Like, y'all are pulling this on yourself. I'm not trying to bother anybody onto the YouTube platform. I'm just trying to entertain people. Like, this is my area. Stay in your lane. Like, just stay in your lane. Be over there. Nobody's not asking you to be over here. So I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, if I were to figure out who that person was, like they had their face or something, I just roast them. I roast everything about them. Face, clothes, living conditions, everything. I remember I did that with the one guy. He was the racist YouTuber that tried to go in on me and things. And I'm like, bro, you sleeping in the middle of a studio apartment in a sleeping bag. Don't talk to me. I'm like, seriously. I was like, I try to hit it where it hurts. Because I'm like, when you like start attacking me and people around me and stuff. And I'm like, and the more so the reason why I did that, because there was like fans of his that was coming to me and telling me how like he got mad at me for being white. Like, I don't even know, like, what do I do about that and things. And I know in like past situations with me where there was like people that was like, they overall didn't like me because I was black. And I'm like, I don't know, like when I seen that, when that stuff like, like hit me and things, and I was like, it just kind of like left me open to just say whatever I can possibly say to this guy. So yeah, I remember I talked about his living conditions, how he looked, everything's, and overall shut him down. Dude blocked me on social media. Like, I was like, I don't really care at that point anymore. When there's like people getting involved, other people getting involved, and they're getting hurt, then yeah, I make sure that I say everything I possibly can to have that person either blocking me or crying. But yeah, I remember I went in on that dude. I made fun of his living conditions. I said, bro, you leaving in a sleeping bag or a blow up bed in the middle of a studio apartment, okay? Probably working a security job surrounded by white people. You have no room to talk about why you hate white people, and you work around white people. I'm like, and your like face muscles look like penises. I'm like, don't. I'm like, this, please don't. I'm like, please don't say anything about me or about anybody else in that matter. I'm like, please don't. I'm like, you seriously. I'm like, you fake Tay Diggs. I'm like, man, I was sitting, I like thinking back on some of the stuff I said about that guy. Yeah, I called him a fake Tay Diggs. Cause I was like, he just like no, I was like he looked like a muscular Tay Diggs. I'm like, you just like you're bald, like probably a couple of years older than me and things. But I'm like, you just like you look like a 90s like Tay Diggs. I'm like, why? There's no reason for you to look like this. What else did I say about him? Then yeah, I remember there was a time I was like I was making a video or he was in the video. I was reacting to his video and I was like, I paused the video and it was like his face muscle. It was like shaped like a male's private parts. It was shaped like a penis. And so I was like, why is that on your face? I'm like, why is that shaped on your face? I'm like, no, you need to fix that. You need to get some, like, you done injected Botox in that one spot of your face and you shouldn't have done that to yourself. What else did I say and things? I was like, yeah, I said something. I was like, damn. Me and a few other people and things. We were going in on that guy, but I think it was mainly me that was going in on him. But it was like, it was worth it. I was like, that's something I'd do that all over again. Because I'm like, it was something where it was like, he over here going off on people that ain't even did nothing to him and things. I'm like, yep. I'm like, it was worth it. I'll do it all over again. So, anyways, yeah, YouTube drama is crazy. It is seriously crazy. It's like you don't be like doing anything to anybody. You just be sitting there just minding your own business and people just be acting crazy and stuff on there. But yeah, that's what YouTube is like. In case anybody was wondering, it's got racist YouTubers, you got friendly YouTubers, you got kids out there making $20 million doing toy review videos. I was thinking about that today. I was like, man, I should get one of those like pop bobbleheads and just review it. Just talk about it. See how many views they'll get. I should do that. I should just go and just get me. Honestly, I might do that tomorrow. I want to see. Actually no. Let's see how many views pop bobble heads. Because if them videos, if I see my full, dang, this dude got a bunch of them. Top pots. He got 700 of those. Man, he got a Deadpool one. I got like this one. It's like Deadpool and dang, did I lose it? Where'd it go? I had like a Deadpool one, but it was like Deadpool and Venom. Dang, it was like all the way. Yeah, I should do like a video on it. Dang, it was like all like it was like behind this old like PC that I haven't even used in like I think 2 years now. That thing just collecting dust. I should like use it one of these days. But anyways, he said there's a video of how to start a Funko Pop collection. Bro, they seriously like they even making movies about them. I guess that's cool. Dang, 27 million views? Bro, I hate everything, bro. That guy, I should watch that video. Because I'm pretty sure they be making them pop bobblehead things about anybody. They even had one about like XXXTentacion. Bro, this man got a $20,000. If you get like 700 of those things, dang. That's crazy. That is crazy. How to fix a phone if it won't stand. Yeah, because mines won't stand. I gotta like get that thing like lifted up. But I was like, oh no, the back there's like a part of it that broke, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the strap thing that went around Deadpool's body and stuff. But yeah, I was like, I should do like a video on it. But like just like I'm gonna start reviewing these pop figurines or these like bobblehead stuff. And yeah, just overall, just see how many views them videos get. I already be reviewing shoes. I'm like, I already know if I review one of these videos, they'll probably get like a couple thousand views and stuff. But anyway, do they even have one? Deadpool Venom. They probably won't even have one on. Oh, they probably will. Oh no, they don't. They do, but it's like a different version. Oh nope, here it goes. Man, he did. He went his video got only 200 views. Dang, I should do like these videos and things. I should start reviewing toys, being one of these kids out here making millions. I seen that. I was like, man, that's crazy. That is insane. But anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm trying to figure out other things to talk about. I want to make this, but I feel like this is the podcast where I make up for what I did. I was like, I sat there and made like a 6-minute podcast or something like that. It wasn't even long. I'm like, what am I doing and things? But anyways, what other video ideas I could come up with? All right, I'm gonna probably buy one of those things, review it, talk about it and stuff. Try to get involved. I don't even know how I'm gonna get involved. I feel like I'm so late. There's like 100 of them things scattered all over. But yeah, I'll figure out to start up a collection of those. Man, if I had my Hot Wheel cars, I could have did a video on that. I was like, man, I remember I had like 100 of them Hot Wheel cars. My mom threw them all away. She was forever throwing my stuff away. She threw away my Hot Wheel cars, my Nintendo 64 games. What else did she throw away of mine? A lot of stuff. I was like, dang, man. I'm like, I ain't asked for this. I'm like, this stuff didn't even need to happen. I'm like, why? Like, why are you throwing my stuff away? Like, no, don't do that, please. I ain't never thrown your stuff away. Why you gotta throw mine away? This is collector's items and stuff. But anyways, yeah. That stuff's long gone by now. Probably in a dump or freaking broken or something. I don't know. I was like, but dang, it was like the Nintendo 64 games. I was like, bro, why the games? Like, man. Like, I hope it was, like, donated and she didn't just straight throw them away. I'm like, now I need to ask her. I'm like, did you throw those games away or did you donate them? If you donated them, then I'm like, okay, probably went to somebody out there in the world. But I'm like, if you just straight threw them away, I'm like, man, that's a waste. You could have made some money off of them games, man. Like, that's how I see things. Like, don't throw this stuff away. See if you can make some money off of it first. And then, like, come up with that, idea whether you're going to throw it away or sell it and things. But, yeah. I was like, man, I miss my stuff. I miss my Hot Wheel cars and things. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. This podcast has gone on long enough. I can't even think of anything else to talk about. I feel like at this point now I'm just rambling about a bunch of stuff, even though that's what this whole episode was, just me rambling about a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching it. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe to my other YouTube channels. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from the website SeatGeek for the first time, I have to say it slow because some people might be all like, wait, what is it again? But yeah, you got those ones out there. They always got to ask that question. But yeah, if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek for the first time, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and it'll knock $20 off your first purchase. So in that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.